And I'm going to let you know, from my opinion, do not go and say it. This is what they said. This is my opinion. Either we have a murderer at Lowndes County High School that works there, or we have a murderer that works for the sheriff's department. Too many lies, too many schemes to cover up. And I'm going to tell you now, Sheriff, I came a long way for this. And I promise you, if I find out, I'm going to let the news media know that you had something to do with this. I'm going to put the handcuffs on you myself. Because I stand tall for justice, and my knees bow to nobody but Jesus. Now, to say that, let these people know that how serious we are. If you're in high school, you go to Lowndes County High School. If you don't have a buddy, a friend, or yourself, you are involved in sports, any kind of extra activity for the school, I tell you now, stand with us and withdraw from that system. And let these people know. You tell your friends, if I'm a star athlete, if you're black, withdraw yourself and be done with these people until they tell us who the murderer is, either in the sheriff department or the Lowndes County school system. Because we got one now. We gotta find him. And to say that, I'm telling you, there's a snitch somewhere. There's a snitch somewhere. If we squeeze hard enough, that rat gonna come out. And when they come out, somebody's going to jail. And listen, let me tell you, we're going to call for the federal government, the FBI, to come in and take over this investigation, because the idiots that's doing it now don't know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. They're doing what they want to do.
Yes, this is an accident.
They know what they're doing.
This is what they say was an accident. Does that look like an accident to y'all? No! This is what they say is an accident. But let me tell you about it. I'm here to tell you, the sheriff is a constitutional officer. He is elected by the people, and he can be dethroned by the people.
Vote him out.
We're going to get a petition together. I want you to announce this. I'm announcing it on national TV. We get this petition together, I promise you, I will get the sheriff out of office. Listen, let me explain something. Listen, this is not about black and white. Which to us, it's not. This is about justice. But let me tell you something. These police officers, don't get him wrong, like he said, they are not all bad. They are not all bad. One bad apple spoils a whole bunch. So what we need to do is get rid of the bad one so we can keep the bunch. Sheriff is definitely the bad one. He has covered this up. And one thing about it, what's done in the dark, eventually comes to the light. So, I tell you now, just like I said, if you're in high school, get with your buddies, your friends of KJ at the high school, and withdraw from their systems. Go to school, do your work, until they tell them, you turn over us somebody that murdered our friend. We are not participating in your athletics. We are not working for your school. We are done with you. We are going to separate yourself from us. Separate ourselves from you. Because if they did it to him, they'll do it to you. Listen, we got 3 weeks left. How many weeks y'all got left for school?
18 days.
Y'all got 18 days for school. 18 days before this murderer will leave the school system. Let me tell you something. I've been doing this a long time. Find out what's to teach you. Listen, talk to your friends. Tell somebody. Somebody knows something.
Somebody.
You know what I'm saying? So don't let this murderer look at the teacher and say, y'all were at the school, so somebody saw something.
Yes, they
Can't find a murderer if you ain't looking.
But do not tell them people, because you see what happened. Tell somebody like me who don't care.
Okay.
My job, I have a 10-year-old girl, a 10-year-old daughter. She is my pride and joy. And there's nowhere in the world I could have stood like the Johnson family did. And see my little girl laying in a casket. Like I said before, parents are not supposed to bury their children. Children are supposed to bury their parents.
Come on. Not by murder anyway.
Here go, here. Let me bring things back full circle, okay? I know the family appreciates you guys coming out today, but when I was here on the 18th, I made some promises. Some people thought they might have been bluffs, threats, if that's what you want to call them. But at National Action Network, Reverend Al Sharpton has lieutenants, soldiers across the country. On the 18th, he sent me and others. But on Saturday, he coming himself. Let me stress why that is so important to the Johnson family. You've been fighting this fight. I called this the backwoods last time. They all didn't get mad with me when I did that. Well, you've been fighting this basically in the dark. When Reverend Sharpton comes Saturday, you know what come with him?
You're going to be on TV.
The nation. National exposure. I'm a youth football coach. I like to tell my kids, it's an old saying that applies to pressure. Kill an ant with a sledgehammer, right? Well, in this story, the ant is Lowndes County. The sledgehammer is the people. And the people are all across the nation, and they will show you guys support starting on Saturday. And that support, again, I reiterate, is first and foremost an independent investigation. We don't trust these people over here.
Hell no.
And for the ones that's getting upset, shame on them. Shame on them to get upset because a group of individuals is unhappy with the way this investigation has gone. You shouldn't be getting upset. You should be over here joining us.
That's right.
But don't worry about it, because come Saturday, the nation will be covering this. And why is that so important? Because these little counties can't get away with corruption and deception once the lens of national cameras and a national civil rights icon is on their tail. I almost said something else. I don't want to get in trouble. So let me just again recap. Saturday, Serenity Christian Church. 5 p.m. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I know we're bringing the bus down from Atlanta. Tell your people from the surrounding areas to bring the numbers. But this young brother here, you're from out. This young brother spoke very eloquently. This is a young people's movement. I applaud the Valdosta State students, Morehouse students. But I want to share somebody with you guys real quick. A 15-year-old awesome little sister that we brought with us. The National Action Network National Youth Director. This 15-year-old sister is over every youth chapter across the nation. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Y'all meet Mary Pat here.
I'm sorry guys, I was on the radio show with Reverend Sharpton and I was just telling him how many young people are actually out here supporting the Kendrick Johnson case. And I let him know that we are demanding an independent investigation because it is not fair. 2 mothers have cried this past year because as a child of great love for all races, colors, and cultures, it's time for us to work together now like never before. It's unfair what's going on. If we continue to sit idle and allow people to take advantage of us, more of our African American and Latino brothers and sisters are going to die due to injustices such as this. And so I'm happy to see so many young people saying enough is enough. We're not going to continue to take it anymore, and we're going to actually do something about it. And so I really do applaud each and every one of you for being here. National Action Network and National Action Network's Youth Move are here to support you no matter what happens. And I guess I have to get ready to get back on the show. No, I'm good? Okay.
Yeah. Listen, and she's 15, y'all. Give her a round of applause. That's a picture leader there. That's a picture leader. Listen, I want to announce something as well. that Reverend Al Sharpton will be here Saturday, and I have some news that yes, we'll be here with them. The new Black Panther Party will be here. We're standing on the stage with Reverend Al Sharpton this Saturday. Now, we want to let everybody know, if you have information, to speak up and call 229-671-2900 to make sure that we have the information recorded. That is the sheriff's office, which we don't believe they're going to do anything with it anyway. But we want you to be able to call them until we call for the federal investigation, while we're pushing to file for the federal investigation. And now we're going to do something that's going to change their nerves. We're going to sing with uplifting voices our song that's going to fight for this movement. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around. Keep on marching on the freedom land. Ain't gonna let no sheriff turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let the sheriff turn me around. We're gonna keep on marching, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Ain't gonna let the sheriff turn me around, ain't gonna let the sheriff turn me around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Ain't gonna let the sheriff turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let the sheriff turn me around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Ain't gonna let the G.B.R. turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Gonna let the G.B.R. know. Turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking on the freedom land. Oh, ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching to the freedom land. I just want to say briefly to all of you, we want to thank the young people for coming out. We want to thank law enforcement for the job that they have done here today. However, I'm not going to talk about that much about Kendrick Johnson. I want to go back into history a little bit. Just a little bit, if you don't mind. This is not only about Kendrick, my beautiful brothers and sisters. This is about Egerton, that died or was killed at Magic 95. This is also about the 31 jail deaths that have taken place in the Valdosta Lowndes County Jail from 1994 to 2009. And from 2009, no one knows how many deaths have occurred because they won't tell us. Wow. Did y'all know that? Did you know that Valdosta and Lowndes County are leading the state of Georgia in jail deaths? And do you not know that the news media in South Georgia is not talking about it?
Right.
Do you not know that some of those men and women were veterans of the United States Armed Forces? Do you know that, or do you care? And so what we want to close this out by saying, so when you look at these people, it's not just about this picture, it's about the other picture that has been painted over all these years. We are not stupid people. And so what we are saying today is that we as black African Americans have always sought for justice. Do you not know that we had to march, do the same thing that we are doing today,
Right.
just to get a right to use a toilet on a public highway? Have you all forgotten that? So
No.
this is nothing new for us. And so as I close and hand the mic, I just want you to know that behind the scene, behind this picture, there's many more pictures that ain't nobody talking about. Because, wait a minute, brother, because they don't want you to know it. But in the book of St. John, 8th chapter, 32nd verse, it says, and you shall know the truth, and that the truth shall set you free. And all we want today is truth. That's all the Johnson family ever wanted was truth. That's all Dr. King wanted was truth. That's all Malcolm X wanted was truth. And that's all George Boston Ryan wants, even on his YouTube, Boston G.B.R, is truth and justice. And then we'll go home and sit down like Jesus intended.
Because we are a religious people.